You know, when you think of a science revolution, you probably picture famous professors and giant labs, right? Well, what if that whole idea was turned on its head? What if the revolution was actually being led by students? Today, we're diving into a movement that's doing exactly that, connecting brilliant young minds from all over the world. And it all kicked off back in 2025. It wasn't some big institution, it was just one student, Jay Park, who had this really powerful idea. What if all the curious, science-loving kids out there could connect and explore their passions together, no matter what school they went to? That one question, well, that was the spark that lit the fuse for the Vancouver Youth Science Society. And really, this is the question at the heart of it all. Just think about it for a second. What if your love for STEM could instantly connect you with people who get it, peers and mentors from literally anywhere on the planet? What could you actually achieve then? To really get why this is such a game changer, we have to look at the flip side first. Let's talk about the hurdles, the very real challenges that a ton of passionate young science students are up against right now. And these barriers are, honestly, super common. If you're a student who's way into science, you've probably felt this. You might feel like the only one at your school. It can be so hard to find other students to team up with or find a mentor who can guide you on really advanced topics. And forget about finding a clear path to those huge global competitions. It can feel pretty isolating. So how do you fix a problem like that? Well, this is where VISS comes in. They created a solution that's designed from the ground up to just demolish those barriers and build bridges for young scientists, no matter where they are. And check this out. For every single one of those barriers, they built a bridge. VYSS connects students not just across the city, but across the globe. They offer free tutoring from older members who've been there, done that. They create these awesome study groups on topics you'd never see in a normal classroom, and they put together powerhouse teams ready to take on the world stage. This is their mission, their DNA. It's not just about memorizing formulas. No, it's about sparking that natural curiosity, equipping young minds to ask the really big questions, and then go out and solve the world's toughest challenges. It's all about inspiring real innovation. Okay, so what does it actually feel like to be part of this community? What's on the table? Let's pull back the curtain and take a look inside at the kind of opportunities that are open to every single member. So one of the coolest features has to be the study groups. This is where members get together and just nerd out on super advanced, cutting-edge fields. You know, the kind of stuff that's literally shaping our future as we speak. And the variety is just, wow. One day you could be diving deep into the mysteries of the human brain in a neuroscience group, and the next you could be debating the pros and cons of clean energy in the nuclear fusion group. And it's all so incredibly relevant. These aren't just abstract ideas. Members are tackling some of the planet's biggest problems, like figuring out how to make green steel or researching the real potential of clean energy like hydrogen. But hey, it's not all just studying. It's about putting that knowledge into action. VYS builds these incredible teams to compete on national and international stages, putting their member skills to the ultimate test. And we're talking about the big leagues here. Think major national events like the super prestigious Canada-wide Science Fair, where the absolute best young scientists in the country show off their groundbreaking work. But it doesn't stop at the border. Oh no, they go global. They form teams to tackle intense international challenges, like the British Physics Olympiad, going head-to-head with students from all around the world. This network is so powerful, it even prepares students to aim for some of the most exclusive programs on the planet, like the Research Science Institute, RSI, over at MIT. That's a top tier opportunity.
And holding all of this up is a super strong foundation. VSS has weekly classes in all the core subjects: physics, chemistry, biology, math, all taught by senior students. And maybe the most important part, they offer free one-on-one tutoring from mentors who know exactly what you're going through.
So after hearing all of that, I bet you're thinking, okay, this is incredible. How can I get involved? Well, you can think of this as your official invitation to join this amazing global community.
I mean, just look at the benefits. As a member, you get free access to all the tutoring and classes, you get a shot at joining those elite study and competition teams, you get to build real leadership skills, and you create a global network of friends and future colleagues that could last you a lifetime.
So, who's this for? This is the best part. It is incredibly open. Any student from first grade all the way through 12th grade who just has a passion for STEM, you're welcome. That's it. And now for the kicker, the part that really just blows my mind. There's no cost. All of these resources, this entire global network, this unbelievable opportunity, it is 100% free.
If your curiosity is sparked and you want to learn more, or maybe join a study group or just sign up, this is where you need to go. Head on over to vyss.ca to get started. So, I'll leave you with this question. What could you discover? What could you create? If you were part of a community that had no limits, no borders, this is your chance to find out. Go be a part of something truly extraordinary.